Let's go, huh? Hey, Soupy! Oh, sorry. Sorry for the crackle. How you doing, my friend? I need to adjust this so we get ready for some scuff as this falls 5 or 6 times. Ew. Rice, peas, and sweet corn, hi. Nice. I like me some sweet corn, so I can give that a thumbs up. Yep. Oh, the crackle's quite bad. There we go. Alright. Just chilling, chopped and carved down a plank of wood to use my Guitar Hero controller. A plank of wood? Are you making a controller? Sakai banner not complete. What? I mean, not complete. I thought this was a fucking merchant. I think the mic should be a little bit higher, but it's gonna fuck the webcam when I move it. Should be about there, I think. Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, we fucking kitted up Nobu last time as well. Oh. Sick. Speaking of. Where is he? There he is. Let's go see what the crack is with this banner not being complete. What the fuck is it doing up here? Huh? Parkour. It's just the merchant. Hmm. Yeah, this is not like a banner that needs done. This is like get all the banners and come back here, I think. My controller arrived with a snapped neck. Oh Christ. So I cracked it open, screwed the guts of it onto an old guitar body, but the neck's a little thick. Oh, nice. That's kinda cool. Okay, what's going on here? Caretakers of the Eagle. Let's have a look. Word has spread that the Eagle Tribe will feed and protect people at Cloud Forest Temple. I can only imagine what the Eagle Tribe is really doing with them there. So we get minor legend increase, we get a minor defense charm, we get 10 linen. Hello, Emmy. Happy Friday to you, my friend. Hi. How are you doing? Come on along, Nobu. Once again, tired time. You work in the morning as well, don't you, Emmy? I think that's just everyone's perpetual mood high, isn't it? Just like, yeah. You just assume tired as the default. Tired of laws as well. Well, what's going on? Boom. Where's this guy's mates, or is he on his own? Find them. Yup. Oof. Yup. Oh. Yep. Come on, me. Bum, 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 bum. Ah. Oh yeah, we're like friendly with some of the raiders in this island because they don't like the Mongols either. Gotta get my medical declaration for ADHD medication, signed with my psychologist, my GP, Dutch court, and the South Korean embassy. Oh, before you can bring them over. Oh, okay. Fucking hell, huh? Yeah, calm down, calm down. I got you. Freedom! Now we kill her. We're saving up resources, by the way, to upgrade our armor to its like last thing. Oh babe. Oh shit. He's doing a wee tippy tap dance time. Boom! Land on them. Oh, we can speak to these guys? Oh. See if there's anything to tell me. Good lads, huh? Nice. Alright, let's go find out what the Eagle Tribe are really doing with these people. Probably nothing good. I mean, it's probably fine, right? What am I talking about? Definitely nothing shady going on. I want to be. Well. Cloud Forest Temple. Well, we're here. Right. People seem okay. Uh-oh. Please help. Uh-oh, shit. Uh-oh. Hello, ma'am. Mm-mm. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've been held prisoner. Eagle Tribe, right? Oh. Disgraceful. Kill them all. Can't guarantee that, I'm afraid. Oh. Stealth mission. It's like the catchphrase, huh? You fucking go. Work this morning as well, so I'll be getting up at 6 AM for 6 days now. Fuck. Ugh. 30 minutes being awake for at least like the first hour and a half of stream. As in this stream? This is just fucking crack, Emma. You don't need to be here all the time, like. I mean, we love you being here, but don't, you know, feel any obligation or anything like that. What's going on here? Bit of a facade going on. But you want to see the stream? I mean, I mean, I'm very appreciative of that, like, but you know, the VODs are always there, you know. Especially now you're archiving them on YouTube, so. Man's got his garlic wrapped around his arm, huh? Poisoning their minds. Yeah. Stinky eagle. Making me see shut. Christ. Not ominous at all. Good vibes, eh? I appreciate that thing. Caretakers of the Eagle. I need to go around and free all people quickly. Oh! The fucking quick change act time. Yeah, this is in mates time, yeah. Hello? Tell me more about these caretakers. Like, get out of the way. Give them a bit of assistance making their baskets. Those statues in the back are cool. Ways through service. Oh, I see lots of blue flowers, huh? This eagle ain't a bird. Oh. Well, the eagle they talk about is like the chieftain of the eagle tribe who poisoned Jin towards the start of the DLC. So whenever you see them talking about the eagle with a capital E, then that's who they're talking about. I mean, I guess from one way it is a bird if you want to use that terminology, which I don't. I never hear anyone say apart from people from England. No reason? Yeah, it's a woman. Yeah. That's just very ominous. Uh-oh. Shit. These people are indoctrinated among us. Anyone else need any assistance? Oh, fucking here we go. Ah! Get out of my head. But sussy, huh? Sussy baka. Hey, Walt. Such a sussy baka. This place is actually bigger than I thought as well. Okami. That means wolf. Oh shit, she knows I'm not here. I'm not meant to be here. You don't need to get the fuck out here. Just evacuate, please. Okay, we haven't been made yet. That was close. You want all your stuff? I need my armor upgrade, lads. I am stealing all your supplies. Hello, lads. Supplies, huh? Yo. I know these aren't doing so well, but I'm gonna take that, huh? Shit. started going through my list of upcoming games. Like the new releases from 2021 and 2022, and making a mental note, or an actual note beside each of them. So nothing mental about it actually. About if they're games I want to play day one. I think so far the only ones upcoming that I have that for are Elden Ring and Pokemon Legends Arceus, both of which I think actually released around the same time. So that'll be an interesting time for the stream. Also Horizon Forbidden West. So Elden Ring is on the 21st of January, which is a Friday, and it would be the Friday-Saturday game anyway. So Horizon releases on the 22nd of February, which is probably a Friday as well. That's a Tuesday actually. And Legends Arceus is on the 28th of January. So there's 3 big games all releasing around the same time. So whatever games we're playing in those slots beforehand, we're going to try and like make sure they're ready to end, before those games come out. Why not? Yes, I am preparing food as well. That is my job, as it has always been. I'm going in. What's going on? Oh. Escape! Come back at night time. Rest until the caretakers fall asleep. Okay. There's also an article came out yesterday, that so the Critical Role Campaign 3 starts next week, and they did an article with Variety just talking about everything, and they confirmed there's a Critical Role video game in development. So we're 100% going to be playing that when it comes out. It's probably like years and years and years off, like, but I very much love the world of Exandria. So I can't wait to play a game on it. Be curious what style of game it is. But yeah, we're definitely down for that. So, hello, lad.
来い来い。だが酒を飲みたいってんならどっかから持ってきな。どうしてみんな寺に来ないのかね。大高が来てくれれば誰一人飯の苦労をしなくて済むってのに。
They're all very optimistic.
酒の苦労も使えてりゃただで食える。
I stay closer to the decade mark for that. Am I going to be fighting these boys in my disguise, or will I have my armor on? Okay, I have my armor on. Uh-oh. Get out of my head. I don't know if I should like not be seen or anything. Is there still a guard? No, okay. What if they think I'm the guard and they're trying to like force their way past me or something? I pressed the wrong button. Oops. Hello. Yes, I look like a demon. But don't worry. Nope, not test. Ah. But that's what a test would say. Oh, Christ, huh? Nope. Oh, but I fucking wrecked the front door though. Right, there's a guy coming from over the side there. If I can't assassinate this guy, he'll immediately notice. Fuck off, please. Oh shit, they're going to converse. No, 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 please leave. The fuck are they doing? There's a shaman over there. Come on. Yep. Fucking dropping boys like flies. Huh? One guy. One guy. You lads alright? There's Edo. Let me take the supplies first, huh?
待たせてしまったな。
よかった。兄さんはどうなりました？
I don't know if I've seen him yet.
向かわせる。さあ逃げよう。共に里へ帰れ。
他の人は欺かれてただけで。
We're getting them out, don't worry.
猛虎は始末しよう。全身と語らねば二度とあってはならんことだ。
命までは取らないで。良い方だったんです。大高族が生きに来るまでは。
Don't know how this is going to end for the monk. Zenshin impact time. Bet he loves his waifu, so. Yep. Is this the brother? Tokichi?
逃げろ。ここにおれば見つかる。
いけません。妹を見つけな
Yeah,
くては。
looking for a sister, yeah.
ええ
Hello, Farrell.
すでに助けた。行け。お主を待っておるぞ。
ああ、ありがとうございます。ご分を。
Do we have to confront the monk or clear the Mongols from the temple grounds? Okay. How are you doing, Farrell? Happy Friday. Hey, Charlie. How's it going, Mom? Yep. The fucking squad rolling up, huh? Oh, I'll just get the front here. Fuck, that's a large lad. Ay. Ay, shit. Keep quiet. Can be stealthy doing this, but it might devolve at some stage. Silence. Right. I don't think we can double kill these boys, so. That's pretty good. I'd like to see. You like to see a Titanfall just pop around the corner? Huh? As in, like, in the game? What do you mean? There's one of the mechs. Oh. What are they actually called in Titanfall? Like, what's the name of the... You know, like in Pacific Rim, they're called Jaegers. Boom. Oh. Yep. Oh, they are. They're just Titans. Yep. Yep. Got him.
あとは全身。寺の中だ。
Oh, we're still using the wooden sheaths. RP walk. I'm coming for you, lad. Time. Boom. Yep. Try me, lad. Try me. Switching up. Yep. Yep. See your supplies. Sorry, lad. Just gonna scout the place out first. Give me a wee second there, babe. I got a record of Iki. To my future shaman, Zenshin. Zenshin, I will tell you of mysteries the Tengers have revealed to me, and of how you more than anyone will help welcome Japan into the great Mongol nation. What you have planted here will bear fruit throughout Iki. You have shown your people the wisdom of the medicine. Soon many more will see the nightmares they have ignored, the suffering they have abided, the evils they have committed, and all of it unnecessary. They will see that the Eagle tribe offers them healing, the end of needless suffering. I know the path is not easy for you now, but have faith that I will join you soon. Together we will finish the great journey of your spirit, and you will become my shaman. Yikes. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Quite chunky. We're poisoned brothers. Huh?
その度己の弱さを深く知るが、決して潰れはしない。お主もそうだ。
I love my outfit.
叫ぶわらべ、侍に村を焼かれ、空手のわしに食い物を乞う。なだめようとするか、泣き止まず。
Man is tortured, huh?
もう耐えきれぬのだ。耐え抜くのだ。今宵だけは。
I was gonna sit with him. Ah, just sit with him for a night. Nice. Very sweet to him.
大鷹の声が弱くなった。わしはこれまで罪なき者らに何を語った。何をしてかした。苦靴であった。信者にすべて打ち明けよ。
Spread the word of the truth.
家族は恐怖で我らを操り、下人にすべく企んだと。急に服するため努めよう。その後寺を離れる。大鷹の声が消えるまでは。
I don't know if that's possible.
痛み入る。いかような過去があるか存ぜぬが、そなたは勝てよ。
Hmm. That's a really nice character moment for a side story. Caps Lock was just fucking out in force time. Boom. Nice. Charm of Deadly Return. Recover ammo for your currently equipped quickfire weapon after using Iron Will. Nah, I just want the linen. The real reward. Nice. Anything popping up in the area? Armor, no upgrades available. Well, shit. That's what I'm saving for. Right, we're going to go for this one. Bloodletting. Christ. Sugi revealed she was once a member of Yamaneko's crew, a band of raiders who have gained Hwachas from the Mongols. Oh yeah, this was the one we did the first part of at the end of last week. After I helped her stop the attack on her village, she agreed to help me break up their alliance. Meet Sugi by the old fishing village. Okay. I know it's been a little bit since we talked about it, but I was holding off on discussing it when we weren't in combat. On the Critical Role thing, a video game is really interesting. It's a very natural progression, right? So I don't know if you don't watch Critical Role, which you probably either at least know about it or, you know, but the D&D show, and where, so usually when you play D&D, you know, you either play modules that are created by, like, officially by Wizards of the Coast, and you play through these. They create the, like, so the actual official, like, D&D mythos has, like, has worlds already created, so like the Forgotten Realms and stuff like that, and they're like officially created by the development team and everything. So either when you play D&D, you'll play like preset adventures where Wizards of the Coast will release these books that have adventures in them, and they tell you how to run everything, and they'll be run in one of the official worlds. Or you can make up your own world and you can create your own adventures, right? What's going on here? So those are the two general things that happen when you play D&D. You play either a preset adventure that's been already created officially, or you make up your own in your own world, basically. Oh, crap. Pause that threat. Oh god. Seeing our dad die. Eesh. Sorry, General Boy. That was a pretty traumatic memory. So those are the two things you get for D&D. So, yeah, Critical Role is a D&D show where a bunch of mates play D&D and stream it. The hook that got everyone is that it's a bunch of voice actors. So, Matt Mercer is the DM, who you know as the voice of McCree, and he does loads of other stuff as well. He does a lot of anime dubbing. He voiced Leon in Resident Evil 6. You know, he does a lot of stuff. Like, he's a very awesome guy, great voice. You should probably know him. So before Critical Role was even a thing, this group of players, who were all voice actors and who all met each other through the voice acting field, they played D&D just themselves, and they've been playing for many years. With this group called so Matt was the DM, and they had 8 players, I think. So they had this core D&D group, and they called themselves Vox Machina. You'll hear that a lot. And so they started this campaign they were playing just at home, these voice actors. So yeah, Matt Mercer, you have Laura Bailey, who you probably know as well. She's been fucking everything. She has an incredibly beautiful voice, very husky. You probably know, if you look up anything you like, Laura Bailey's probably been on it. Travis Willingham, who's Laura's husband, and does a lot of anime stuff as well. He's like the English voice of Roy Mustang from Fullmetal Alchemist, the salute emote guy. He's done a bunch of other stuff. Liam O'Brien, who is the voice of Illidan, World of Warcraft, and loads of other stuff. Marisha Ray, who doesn't do as much voice acting as the others. She's Matt's wife, but she's also one of the creative directors of Critical Role, so she's a really talented business end. You've got Ashley Johnson, who is like Ellie from Last of Us, a bunch of other stuff. Taliesin Jaffe, who doesn't have as much big roles, but he's in a lot of other stuff. He does a lot of like supporting roles. He played like Flash and in the Injustice games and things like that. And they also had another friend who we don't talk about as much. So they had and you'll understand why. I'm giving you like a brief history of Critical Role. This is all it's like a mini video essay leading to the game. So yeah, they all met each other through the voice acting field. They became friends, and they all started playing D&D. A lot of them playing for the very first time. So Matt Mercer created this world called Exandria, which is his like own world with its own lore and everything, and it's fucking great. And so the campaign is set in that, and the players created their characters who became known as Vox Machina. And they were playing for many years in this world of Exandria that Matt had created, and eventually it ended up starting to be streamed. And they continued their home game. They just picked up where they were left off in their home game and jumped right in and started what's officially known as Campaign 1 for Critical Role. So whenever you start watching episode 1 of Campaign 1, you're like right in the middle of an adventure. The characters are already very established to the players. So there's a bit of catching up you have to do. But very quickly you kind of get into the feel of the world and everything. And so Campaign 1 lasted however long, 100 and something episodes. Each episode is like at least 3 hours long. And all within this world of Exandria that Matt had created, and these really intricate storylines and everything, and these fantastic characters. Yeah, I would just watch the first. If you watch the first few episodes, we'll do a wee Critical Role talk. If you watch the first few episodes and just accept the fact that there's a little bit of catch up to do, then after like 2 or 3, you'll be there. You'll be with everyone else basically. Especially once you start meeting some of the NPCs from that first arc. So, and the reason I said there's a player you don't really need to talk about is this player ends up leaving partly into Campaign 1 because of a lot of just weren't jiving with the rest of the cast, and yeah, they were just not great. And if you watch it, you'll know what I mean. So they're not with it anymore. So they were quite awful actually as a person. So Campaign 1 goes for the length it does. And it ends spectacularly. It was a beautiful, beautiful ending. And so then you have that's Campaign 1, Vox Machina, and they then did Campaign 2. So unlike Campaign 1 where it was a continuing story, and then the campaign starts for all the viewers, Campaign 2 starts with brand new characters, and you're starting brand new with the players, and it's really, really cool. So it's what you didn't get with Campaign 1 basically. And they're called the Mighty Nine, and that campaign has now ended as well. So Campaign 2, and the whole cool thing about it is so Matt has created this world with this like rich history, and like each so both campaigns take place in Exandria. Like everything takes place in this one world, and there's like these different continents in this world, and each campaign. So Campaign 3 is starting next week. And each campaign runs for multiple years because they're long. They're 100-something episodes and once a week. And each campaign takes place on a different continent in this world. So Campaign 1 takes place on Taldore, which is like the big main initial continent. Campaign 2 takes place on a continent called Wildmount, which is really cool because like Campaign 1 they go to Wildmount at some stage and you're like, oh, that's cool there. But then you come back to Taldore, but then you get a whole campaign on Wildmount, and it's completely different cultures and everything is so fucking cool. And then Campaign 3 is going to be set on a different continent, which we have been to in both Campaign 1 and 2, so we know a bit about it, but we've never been there fully for a while. And yeah, every time I've started little projects like books or games, I go way too far into the world building. You'll really like Critical Role then, Swibby, if you get into it, because the world building is fantastic. So, and the cool thing about it, so Matt has created these worlds, but obviously with it being a D&D campaign, the storytelling is very improvisational. So like Matt and the players are telling the story of this world together, and so campaign 2 takes place like a large amount of time after Campaign 1. So for example, in Campaign 1 there's a character who has a certain thing and basically introduces a thing to this world. I'm trying to be very, very vague. Something that didn't exist in this world, a concept. One of the player characters basically develops it. And there's not really any of this thing in this world apart from what this character has, and maybe a little bit extra that has somehow got out there. And then in Campaign 2, because of the consequences of Campaign 1 and what happened with that player and that stuff, it's now more prominent. So things like that are really, really, really cool. So because there's an amount of time in Campaign 1 that the viewers didn't see, yeah. So because there's a large amount of time in Campaign 1 that the viewers didn't see, they started doing comics. So like canon comics to the world that are So they're called Vox Machina Origins, where they're taking some of those stories that they played off stream and adapting them into a comic so the viewers can experience them, and they're really cool. And they're doing it now for some of the Mighty Nine characters, like so some additional stories that are like backstory to the characters. So whenever you start with the characters at the start of campaign 2, the characters are obviously not just like, they didn't just get born in that first episode. They're like whatever age, so they have history. So they're telling some of that history now in comic form. And they've got a novel coming out soon about some of the campaign 1 characters. So the world is getting built up and built up and built up through other medium. So now we get a video game. And it'll be very curious because they can tell another story in this world with potentially completely different characters. And if you love Critical Role and you love the world of Exandria, you'll be able to like recognize things and all. I think it's super, super fucking cool. It's a very natural evolution, I think, for the world. So I'm very looking forward to whatever they do. But the world is super fun. And if you like world building, which I also do, then you will really like it. So yeah, campaign 3 starts next week. So after campaign 2 as well, they did a thing called Exandria Unlimited. Sounds cool. So it was basically, they did a mini campaign between campaigns 2 and 3, both in terms of like between the end of campaign 2 and the start of campaign 3, but also in terms of the Exandria timeline between the two of them, where they got a new DM that Matt is very friendly with, and they ran a new canon mini campaign within the world, and it's now canon and everything in there. So, and there's the possibility for that to happen in the future. And it was a really cool idea for like, and Matt was a player in this mini campaign, and to see his like love, to see how much he loved seeing someone else tell a story in his world and make it canon to the world was so fucking cool, huh? Did we ever play in Firefly D&D together? I was 20 cat souls trapped in the body of a hobbit. No, I only ever played in one of Thel's Firefly D&D sessions. It was a Star Wars one. It was really fun. I unfortunately couldn't play the second part because I was really busy, but I enjoyed that. I just don't have time to play D&D anymore, which is really sad. In saying that, however, so back to Critical Role talk. I'm sorry if you're here for fucking Ghost of Tsushima. We got on a Critical Role tangent. So Critical Role has obviously become very like friendly with Wizards of the Coast and stuff. So you know, for D&D you get I just don't really know a lot of the rules for it. Okay, that's I completely get that. So you see, whenever I started watching Critical Role as well, I did not know what the fuck they were doing. I was like, what is happening? Why are they rolling these dice? Why does that dice look like a fucking caltrop? Why are there so many different dice? What did they do? Blah 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 blah. I was the exact same. So like in Critical Role, when Matt's like, roll this check, I'm like, why is he doing that time? I was like, what the fuck? The D&D is actually the rules are actually really simple, honestly. But yeah, when I started watching Critical Role, didn't know how to play, and now I know all the rules just by watching. But I enjoy playing it as well. I just don't have a lot of time. So for D&D, whenever you play, generally, you get these big source books and everything like that. And so Critical Role is very friendly with Wizards of the Coast, who officially produce D&D. And a few years ago, they released the Tal'Dorei campaign guide. What does that mean, huh? So, Wizards of the Coast partnered with Matt Mercer and the Critical Role production company, and they released this official D&D book called the Tal'Dorei campaign guide, which is set at a certain part in campaign 1 in the Exandria timeline, that basically gives you all the information you need to run your own games on Tal'Dorei. And Matt has provided like official information on all the areas, all like loads of NPCs, enemy types, special items and stuff like that. And they give you like little adventures that are happening in this world at this time that you can run, which is super fucking cool. It's out of print now, but they're re-releasing it soon. And the coolest thing, so yeah, the Tal'Dorei campaign guide, a couple of years ago, out of stock completely. And at that time, the only thing in Tal'Dorei was campaign 1, which I talked about earlier. Since that has happened, however, we have had Exandria Unlimited, the mini campaign that was run by the guest DM. That was set on Tal'Dorei, the campaign from the first, the content from the first campaign, and stuff from. So they're now re-releasing the Tal'Dorei campaign guide with new content, including content from Exandria Unlimited. And I just think it must be so fucking cool for Abria, who was the guest DM, to see her stuff that she created in this world now just as canon as the stuff that Matt has done. I think that must be so fucking cool. So you have this book if you want to run adventures in Tal'Dorei, and they also released one for Wildmount, which is the campaign from the content from campaign 2. So it's called The Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, which is a book to help you run stuff in Wildmount. So just super fucking cool, like. So see, I've always played other pen and paper RPGs that were much simpler to understand than D&D. The only thing you really need to like know about D&D, like the most complicated part I found about D&D was the combat. Like, why are they rolling so much during combat? But after you watch a few episodes, you know, it's super like you'll hear Matt say like, roll a survival check, roll a history check, and you'll start to recognize these checks like, oh, they rolled history check before, and it's you'll begin to realize that it's whenever Matt asks things like that, it's just contextual things within the world. The combat had a bit of tough time with. Yeah, I completely get that. It's like, but like, so during the role playing segment, whenever Matt says, Laura, roll a history check, all that is adding a bit of realism to the world, so the players can't do everything essentially. So otherwise, the players would be like, right, I know this, I know this, I know this. I can get up that fucking 60-foot cliff, no problem. All these checks that Matt asks them to do are is just to add like a level of variety to the world and a bit of like realism, and that things don't always go your way. Combat is like, yeah, so there's more rolling during combat, obviously, and see whenever Matt asks them to do a check, they're always rolling a d20 every single time. So whenever you see like the D&D dice, and there's fucking loads of them, whenever they say roll a blah 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 check or roll a blah 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 saving throw, it's always a d20. That's like the most major one. And then during combat, you'll hear, this is our fucking rundown of the D&D rules. Whenever they get into combat, you'll always hear Matt, if we're talking about Critical Role specifically, you'll always hear Matt saying roll initiative. And see, I don't think you would need to do a check to know if a character can go up a cliff or not. But that's the idea. In the world, the character would try to do it, and they'd either make it or they could fall or they could slip. So the dice roll adds like the unpredictability to it. So like the rock face crumbling or something popping out of the bush or something like that. So that's what those checks are for. So whenever Matt says to roll initiative, every player you'll hear them all getting excited because obviously it means the start of combat, which everyone loves. And they'll all roll their d20s, and so again, there you go. See, roll d20 again. So d20s being the big like fucking 20-sided die, and everyone has a thing on their. So everyone rolls their dice, sees their number, and they'll have a thing on their sheet which is like a bonus for initiative. So they'll roll their dice and they'll add this number every single time they roll initiative. So whenever you hear Matt saying roll initiative, that's all they're doing, and this will determine their turn order in the and where the rules. That's for Spibby's sake as well. So that just determines their turn order in combat, and so the other major rolling comes in when like you attack something. So before you do damage, you have to see if you actually hit the thing. So you'll always hear like Matt saying like roll to hit, and again they're rolling a d20. So there's a lot of d20 rolling, and then if Matt says they hit it, then they'll start picking up the weird shaped dice that you always see. So like the D4, which is the little caltrop, or the D6, which is your usual normal 6-sided die. So when they're rolling damage and stuff, whenever they successfully hit, then they'll pick up their weird shaped dice and start rolling it and do their damage numbers and stuff like that. So once you watch a bit of it, the rules will start to click a bit more. Jumped down to the slime pits, I saw food and failed, climb out for 3 turns, and a pot of grease fell on my head. Oh no. Oh no. Right, let's fight these boys. Oh shit, I fucked that up. Yup. Fuck. Yep. Be gone. Yup. Be gone. Mercy. Let's go. I played an impulsive dumb characters. I pretty much had to be in character and walk into every trap. See, that's like some people find fun in they want to be like kind of impulsive, press the button all the time characters. Some people want to be more thought out thinking characters. Like so, it all depends on what kind of game you want to play. Really, some people like just like enjoy like the brainless like impulsive decisions every time, but some people like thinking about it and stuff like that. So, that's the good thing about it. Is you can do whatever you want, really.
逃がしてやる。
ありがとうございました。
Oh, there she is.
惚れちまったよ。あんた、
Sugi.
侍ではないね。実は何者なんだい。
お主と同じ
I'm a ghost.
人に追われる身だ。
入り江を探った。あいつら、人とヒアリを引き換えてる。
人売りということか。これ以上許すわけにはいかん。
ああ、二手に分かれよう。
Split up. What? Why though?
浜の小勢を始末しろ。俺は船。
私よりうまく船に忍び込めるわけないだろ。
She's going to do the boat stuff.
だが山猫は手強いのであろう。
私が殺さなきゃ。
What do we die when she's got in her leg?
弟に
She didn't skip leg day.
身内を殺せるのか。
ああ、
では海辺にある奴らの野営へ向かう。しかし相手は多勢だな。
あいつらのヒアリを奪ってあんたに加勢する。
よし。猛虎は海賊に裏切られたと思い、いずれ切り合う。合図で居所を知らせる。
It was a fun talk though.
焚き火に細工をして火を大きくしよう。死ぬな、杉。
Good luck.
あんたも。
Bloodletting. Oh yeah, so they're releasing a new Critical Role adventure, which is like not a source book but a preset adventure,
近くに高台
and I kind of want to run it. That was a point as well.
がある。万兵がいるけど。
万平は俺が切る。その後、北の海辺で待つ。
Defeat Yamanego's lookout time. But again, finding time for D&D is hard. Have an onion on your ear? What? What? That's a bit of a DD, huh? Onion noodles, huh? The water is very, very clear here. I think I keep commenting on that. Boom. Yup. Fuck off. Now we wait. Like a home remedy for when your ear hurts? Oh.
日が落ちれば杉も船に忍び込める。
It almost seems like a troll. Oh.
調べてみよ
Then you get scooping.
う。この結託も今日までだ。
Oh shit. Boy's right here.
焚き火を用いて合図を送ればヒアリを放てよう。
Alright.
海賊と猛虎兵、厄介だな。
Bloody Alliance.
杉に知らせよう。
Let's go. Ow. My legs. Boom. Signal sent. Oh! Oh, the watch is the fucking weapon thing, that's right. Oof. Get in fucking cause mayhem, huh? I think I need to get along the cliffs. Taking boys out time. Okay, yeah, we got another fire to light. And every fire will signal Sugi to attack at him. Onion juice with tons of sugar? Huh. What am I reading now? Start firing. Here it comes. Oh shit. Mayhem. Mayhem. The ship out there kind of like cloaked in fog is kind of cool looking. Oh, down the fucking, like down your esophagus, ugh. Not fun. These boys live time. Can't be having that. We need them all to perish. Bang. Hehehe. I think there was one more group in behind here. Yep. Yep. Hello, motherfucker. Baba Booey. Yep. Wind stance. Stone. Oof. Yep. Shit. The fire's up there. Shit. Oh, here it is. Fuck. Yep. Bing, bling, bling, bling. Shit. Oh. Take a look, quick. Ah, ah, ah. Oh shit. Yup. Yes, they have turned against you, him. They've turned the winds against us. Nope. Don't drink it. I even thought of having it like nah. Don't like it sounded that time. Oh! Prick. Christ, so many of them. Remember, I'm not on anyone's side here. Sorry, lad. Oh, the fucking double kill. Up. Yep. Be gone. Yep. Oh. Yo, bro, there's a lot of them, huh? Baba Booey. Oh. Yep. Yep. Nice one, lad. This guy, water stance. Cool. Anyone else?
猛虎に寝返ろうという海賊は二度と現れんだろう。北の海辺で杉と落ち合うか。
Got him. No more Mongols, no more pirates. In this alliance, at least, there's still fucking loads more of them, like, but it'll keep them working together, at least. Oh, shit. Whoop. There goes the ship.
杉の船がない。
Canal, huh?
まさかまだ船に。
Oh, shit. Sugi? Mod check?
この赤い傘は。
Oh, no.
さらば杉。
Damn.
心安らかに眠ってくれ。
She was cool, too. Ah, we got her hat. Oh, it's a collectible. Perhaps all that remains of Sugi. I should bring this to her husband in the village near the eastern lighthouse. Dang. Goldberg.
三平のところに戻り、司祭を伝えねば。
Get back, you little shit. He's gonna fly up them fucking cliffs at night. Yep. Bastard time. I'm coming after you, lad. Huh? Yep. Where am I being led? Yep. Yep. This is not precarious at all. Where'd you go, Golden Bird? There he is. Ah. What the?
どの曲にすれば心安らぐ。質素な調べでなくとも良いと学んだが。
Oh. Oh lordy, come on. Spiffy, yeah. Yee.
母上は床に伏せる前、よく一人で鹿を見ていた。構ってもらおうと寄りかかると、父上からお叱りを受けた。母上は、俺の方に触れてこう言った。安らぎは忍び寄ってくるものではない。
Must be very peaceful.
真意は何で
The sky's gorgeous looking here. Charm of Suguru's sight is improved. That's a really lovely colors coming through there. The pinks. Okay. Still no armor upgrades, I don't think. Shame. Nope. Let's see. Hi. You have 255. You need 750. Oh. Okay. Alright. Time to continue the main story. The lightning in the storm. Now that we sank the Mongol warship threatening Iki's coastal waters, I should speak with Fune about how to advance our fight against the Eagle tribe. So we get a major legend increase, a saddlebag, and tribal terror. Looks like a new mask. And we're off, fine. Bit more to do. It's a nice, like, a good amount of content. Which you always love to see. Oh, shit. Yes, this was included by default in the director's cut, but you can buy it separately for the standard version as well. I don't think it's that bad in terms of price. Oh, shit, we need to be way down there, don't we? Fuck, we need to be down there. I don't think I can just jump. Fuck, you need the answer from that part of the beach. What if the boys in the Warriors ring? What if I just land out of the sky? Do you reckon we can hit the water? Game doesn't even let you. You actually get down. How do you get down to the beach? Oh fuck it, let's just fast travel. Game's like, mate, what are you at there? Bum bum. Fune's probably up in her little room, right? You know, I can convince people to jump off. I saw that after I'd already jumped, thing. But it was just further motivation, though. She's upstairs, right? Yeah. Oh. Overlooking the place, eh? Hello, Fune.
あんたに礼を言うことになるとはね。
Thank you.
よく船を沈めた。
それが礼か。
得意になるな。
Haha.
ようやく船を沖に出せる。どうしても対馬に帰りたいってんなら止めはしない。
Now we want to help out here before we go.
あと数日で息の民は毒の餌食となるか猛虎に下る。もし息が落ちれば
Tsushima's next. Yeah.
よくわかった槍川の陣。それじゃあ共に大高狩りに励むとしよう。
Fuck the eagle.
少く前、精鋭を引き連れて大高は境砦を立った。
企みがあるようだ。行き先は
不明だ。跡形を残さない。
だが砦から
Get the boys from the ring to help track her down now.
精鋭を連れたのならば守りが手薄の今のうちに奪い返す。
Ah.
万兵が少なくてもたやすくは抜けない。
Gonna take back the
あ
fort.
そこには捕虜がいるからね。ひどい拷問を受けて大高に下るまで嫌おうなしに毒を飲まされてるんだ。
Stinker.
ああ、しかとこの目で見た。
捕虜の中に私らの仲間もいる。
Okay.
あいつらを救えば砦を奪えるはずだ。
Make our force even
そ
stronger.
れでようやく戦に臨むだけの兵が揃う。
隠れ家の守りを固めておこう。砦を抜けば穏便にはすまんぞ。
受けて立つだけさ。
Piss her off. Yeah. Fuck it. Oh. The lightning in the storm. The really nice shot again. Fucking cinematographers, hey? Out in force. Travel to Fort Sakai. Yep. Oh. No dope. So many bloody seagulls around this place, hey? Good thing no one's eating anything or be gone immediately. I'm surprised the seagulls haven't started picking up the wains. See, there's this man over here holding the baby. Surprised the baby's still there. And we're back. Let's go. Wonder if gull is tasty. You know, you know pigeon is. Have you had pigeon? Seagulls are just scary, huh? Whoa. I've seen videos of like seagulls just eating pigeons whole, eating rabbits whole. No, seagulls are scary. Seagulls are not cute. They're fucking scary animals. Gull meat tastes like fishy rubber bands. Has a gamey flavor. Also, flavor will depend on the diet the animal had before dying. Probably fucking chips and fucking whatever food people eat in the area. Would taste very often humans had never tasted it before. I'd run out, honestly. Huh? Monkeys. There's a video I saw where there's these people, they run a tour of some part of Scotland or Wales, and there's this just a seagull eating a rabbit hole. Like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, true. Hippos are, yeah, I can see hippos. Seagulls are just, I don't know, weird lads. Pelicans are scary too, yeah. I'd say pelicans are more scary than seagulls, actually. Seagulls are just annoying. Like, I've had many morbid curiosity streaks on YouTube where I'll just watch pelicans eating stuff and it makes me sad every time. But I keep watching them. Like, eating fucking wee ducklings live and all. And it's like, why am I watching this, hey? But then I put on another one. Or like some park in like London, where it just fucking scoops up a pigeon, just swallows it. And I'm like, oh, what a terrifying animal. Are there any more? Yep. Cool. Free the prisoners outside the fort, okay. Yep. Yep. That guy's just running away. I can hear the throat singing. Supplies. That's not good mental. What's fascinating though?
案ずるな。仲間を救い砦を奪うようフカから頼まれた。
大高は去ったが、クンビシュという男を残した。
Take out our number 2 boy.
捕虜を拷問してる。
Couldn't beach.
打ちのめして大高の毒を飲ませるつもりだ。
ここで始末するほかないな。
Yes, fuck him.
お主はフカのところへ。
手を貸す。戦いたい。
武具を探しておけ。
I also love the nature is metal subreddit for the same reason. It's just like morbid curiosity, really, for how brutal nature can be. Oh. Shit. I thought we could get this guy. No, no singing. Ah. Boom. Aha. It's just almost time, say. Cool? Do you mean cool or do you mean oof? I don't know which letter was mistaken / mistyped. It could be either one.
お前は死ぬのが衆生の
父すら守れぬ男が
Oh no.
父の砦を守れるわけがない。
Stop showing me this.
聞いてはならん。砦から猛虎を打ち払う。
Stop singing. Nope. Oh. Boom. Yup. Yep. Oh, guy got his beer. Fuck off. Flashbang. Don't wanna get hit. Be gone. Fuck off. Cool, okay. Like something like animals being brutal to other animals is something I have a way easier time looking at than animals suffering from humans. Agreed. I agree. Like it still sucks, but it's like just natural, isn't it? Like people being mean to animals just makes me angry. Yep. Yep. Boom. Yep. Big lad. Boom. Let's go. Get out of my way. Oh, fuck. More over here. I got you, lad. Let's go. Onwards. Oh shit, what are they doing? Oh god. Fuck you! Fuck you! Boom. Yep. I assume they have this one, but I'll help out instead. Just in case. Fuck off. Get him! Dog pile time. Let's go! Push on! I'm coming for you. Boom. Nope. Boom. No throat singing. Boom. Yup. No shield. Oh shit. Yep. Come on. Boom. Nope. Fuck off. Yep. Sheesh. Carve through him. Yep. Let's go. Push on. Let's go. Oh god, the burning boys. Uh-oh. Ah. Ah, the Wisteria flower is so cool looking. Yeah, our dad was not great, as we are learning. Oh. That's the mask that we're going to get.
それが望みか。お前は生まれ変わりつつある。花向けを受け入れ、樹種となり、蒼天を舞う術を身につけるがよい。
Oh Christ.
さなくば俺がこの手で潰してやる。花向けだと。呪いなど受け入れん。
Are we gonna have a duel, or are we gonna just like have a big scrap? Oh. Yep. Yep. Oh. Okay. Come on. Fuck. Okay. Oh. Aha. Changing my moves up, don't worry. Oh! Okay, gone better. Boom. Try me, try me. Yep. Yep. Come on, try it again, huh? Fuck you. Oh shit. Get him. Get back here. Oh god. Oh. We look sick. Nice. Get the fuck out. Nice. Excellent. Legacy Redeemer.
Kunbishi は多くの友を殺した。あいつが報いを受けてよかったよ。たとえあんたが侍だとしても。
Raider Captain's Headband.
助力があったからだ。大高は全て見通していた。それゆえ守りが薄かった。
You take the fight to her, wherever she is.
ことづてを受け取ってしまったか。
だがKunbishiは死んで、砦は取り返した。ありがとうよ。おかげで戦え。
She's lost her position of power on Iki.
残りはここにとどまれ。修繕すれば猛虎兵とて近寄れまい。
We're getting there.
そうしよう。だがその前に、こいつを受け取ってくれ。
Yeah, saddlebags, yep.
侍の方がうまく使えそうだ。
ああ、礼を言う。
Nobody's getting kitted out.
不可の隠れ家で会おう。
Saddlebags double the amount of ammo you can pick up. Oh, additional ammo will be sent to your saddlebags and will replenish your inventory when mounting your horse. Nice. You got a hot water bottle. It's good for getting into the colder weather. Oh, sorry, what were you saying about the documentary? Remember a while back when I wanted to watch a documentary and right at the start it was a flamingo chick dying because it got stuck in something like an oil spill. That's just sad. Tribal terror. A visage of fear and terror and Iki now turned against those who brought it. Very cool. Massacre at Kitafuri village. Oh shit. Probably gonna be some fog of war cleared here. Not that much actually. Very good for one turn, very good for basically everything else. I used to use one a lot, like when it got really cold here. The cure for many things, eh? I wouldn't associate it with a sore ear, like, but here, fucking why not? You don't need an excuse to get a hot water bottle, like. I have like 12. Like Jurassic Park looking over that thing. Sore neck, I can see more than a sore ear because it's like muscle pain, I guess. Yeah. Oh. Good lad, Nobu. Let's go. Nobu doesn't give a fuck. Guy. He's got new armor. Right. There's no fox shrines here on Iki Island, so it might be the location we're going to might be a sanctuary. It could be another one of those statues that has the weird requirements that we can't do yet. It's funny, we're getting adapted to these enemies, and then when we go back to the main game, the enemies that are just like one static weapon type are gonna be like, no problem, huh? Sly Hunter's Forest. Plug, plug. Alright. Let us see what it is. My guess is going to be an animal sanctuary of some sort. Oh, I see the rock with the thing wrapped around it. I think I might be right. It's a deer sanctuary, but there's boys here though. Damn, I could get that person in time. Fucking throat singers, huh? Stop it. Yep. Shame we couldn't save the hostage. We can try to get the deer back though. Hmm. Aw. Don't make it final, Jin. It's just... Come to me, dear. Taking bets on this new bottle of Coke with a different brand is enough. A different brand? Oh, like a bottle of cola? Okay. Okay. Ah. I don't want to hear about his mom dying, huh? Hmm. Damn. Appropriate amount of gas, huh? Nice. Stuff like that gets me. Alright. Massacre at Kitafure village. I helped the raiders win a victory at sea and take back Fort Sakai. I should talk to Fune about advancing our fight against the eagle and finally freeing Iki Island from the eagle's grasp. We're going to fast travel just because getting down there can be a bit of a ball ache. Shut up, child. I would end up fucking like up there again. Oh, they're talking about me. Oh. Oh, stop you. Hello.
人暴れしてきたそうだね。手下が生きて戻って堺取りでも手に入った。ようやく大高を相手に渡り合える。
行き先はつかめたか？
I worry she's gonna fucking strike
いい
randomly.
ことを知った。留守の間、大高が樹脂に当てた文を手に入れた。
Oh?
ある侍を生け捕りにしたいようだ。
Oh shit.
名はあったか？
いや、でも誰のことかはミス
Oh fuck, she's after me.
わからないのは、なぜ大高はあんたを生かした？
一度大高は俺を捕らえたが
May as well tell her.
逃げられた。やり残したことがあるのだろうな。
隠してることがあるようだね。
深ジン、大高は見つからずじまいだったが、猛虎の石膏に出会わせたんだ。
Haven't seen Tenzo in a
こ
while.
っちに向かってた。崖には猛虎が大勢いるぞ。
Ah, Christ.
隠れ家には見つからずに入
Yeah,
ったが、
they're everywhere.
遅からずここが見つかっちまう。
The rocks are pissing.
復讐であろう。我らは戦船を沈め、訓備士を切り伏せたからな。
船で逃げるしかない。
二度と故郷を取り戻せなくなるぞ。
死ねってことか？
奴らを集落から離し、陸で戦おう。
Yeah, fight them on our turf. Huh?
侍との戦では地の利を生かしたはず。
不意打ちはどうだ？俺たちがよく知ってる地
Home field advantage, yeah.
策は
天蔵、皆を集めな。すぐに立つ。
Let's go. Fuck them. No more crocheting, huh? Take a wee break, huh? Massacre a Kidifuri village.
幾人が先に行かせた。
Let's go.
猛虎をキラフレに釣り出してくれる。
不意打ちの備えも進んでる。
村の者はどうする？
もぬけの辛さ。
Oh, we are prepping, huh?
滅ぼしたからね。
父は民をなで切りにしておったと。己はただ見ているだけであったな。
Yikes.
櫓だ。この地を見渡そう。
猛虎はここに釣り出される。
Okay,
だけど
let's
ど
go.
こから来るかはわからない。
見込みのある地に人を置き、我らは馬上で控えよう。
ノビを止める手立てだな。待ち受けて撃つ。
人を置くに
Get a look.
広すぎる。どこがいいんだろうね。
Very vibrant once again. It's great.
父のように
あ
罪なき民を殺すつもりの。
Oh god. Yeah, they're really going into the stuff with Jin's dad, and this is really I really like it.
林だ。あそこに数人忍ばせよう。
戦船から奪ったのろし筒が使えそうだな。
猛虎を見た刹那に打ち上げさせる。
いい合図になるね。
あばら屋と蔵に人を隠せるか。
村の者が隠れた場所。
Oh god.
叫びながら。
猛虎が近寄らなかったな。
Oh dear.
これで税の吐きをつき、腕づくで寄らせる。
What was it they called? Jin's dad was like the butcher of something, right? Was it the butcher of Yarikawa or something?
あそこはどうする？
この村の者は己の父を見た刹那に死ぬ定めを悟ったはずだ。
村人が退却した地。
おい、今何と言った？
いや、兵が不利になればあそこに退却だ。
ありもので補っておいた方がいいね。
おのおのを配置へ。我らは後方だ。
Definitely the butcher of something.
己の父はこの地で恐怖をまき散らした。己
Yikes.
が防げたはずの恐怖を。
Oh, are we going back? Same brain cell, huh?
配置へ急ぎな。猛虎を見たら合図を。
ここの村人が退却した時、
We're getting some interrogation with the backstory.
あの鬼のような仕打ちも、
あれが鬼だと。
丸腰の村人が残らず殺されたんだぞ。
兵を隠しておったからだ。
無実の連中もな。
奴らに戦の作法などなかった。不意打ちや罠で大勢を殺し、寝首まで書いたのだ。
だからどうした？身を守ったまでだ。
Jin's being hit with some hard realities here.
この村の出の友がいた。あの戦で首を切り落とされて、探し当てるのに7日と7番かか
Oh,
った。
good God, huh? Yeah, he would.
辛かったであろうな。
Tenzo would have been a kid as well, right?
どの口が
Same age as Jin, maybe. A bit older.
友の首を探し回る辛さ、わかるわけがない。酒井が何人殺したかは知ってんのか？
あまただ。俺が止めるべきだったが。
止めなかった。だから他の奴が止めた。
俺の目の前で助けられたはずなのに。
Oh,
来たぞ。
they're here.
馬に乗れ。
来ましたやつら
On the big. Shit, 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 shit. I pressed the wrong button, I pressed the wrong button, I pressed the wrong button, I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
天蔵ジン続け一息に行くぞ
Go,
不利になったらここに戻ってくるんだ
go.
小勢が残って守る手はずだ
父を殺した者と共に戦う父は悲しむぞ
Fuck him. Get to the fireworks. My mind just instinctively hit the fucking attack button instead of getting on. Jeez. There they are. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Fuck out. Oh. Ah. I want to stab him. Yep. Boom. Oh shit. More coming in.
相手をして動きを封じるかかれ
Let's go. Oh. Stop it. Yep. Boom. Go, let's go. Yep. Baba Booey. Yep. Shit. Ah. Fuck off. Stop laughing. This guy laughed. Yep.
終わったぞ。
楽な相手だ
幸先は良い。
Oh shit. More.
こが来てるんだ
よし馬に乗れああ昔を思い出すね
Let's go.
楽しんでおるかように侍を殺したのであろう
Oh god.
急げ。
Just not good.
猛虎をもてなしてやるぞ。
早くだろう荷車に乗せときました
よくやった。
Hello lads.
見ろ来たぞ
あの狙え
Putting a lot of room for nobody to run there. Boom. Yep. Shit, they going up. Oh shit, there got more of them. Yep. Boom. Boom. Yep. 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 God. Some big boys left, but we get them. Fuck off. Yep. Got a shield. Aha. Come.
全て倒した。
今のところ滞りない。
あのありさまは忘れられぬ。
Uh-oh.
人の生き地で土が赤に染まっておったの。
Oh.
さあ刮目してみよ。酒井忠の所業を
Ugh.
人斬りの咎を。
Picture of Iki. Okay.
今度は西からだよ。
いつまで続くんだ。
行くぞ。
Fuck more.
大事ないか。
ああ、急ぐぞ。
Come on, Nobu.
城の守りは整ったか。
今のしかかるはず。
こ
Let's
こで
go.
猛虎をとどめねばならん。
待て。
Yeah, they did stop.
ここを任せたやつ
Uh oh.
どこに消えた。
Look
身
out.
内か。調べてみるぞ。
Uh oh. I think they got ahead of us.
猛虎に捕まったのか。
下がれ。
Shit.
俺が忍び込み、奴らの隙をつけ。
Stealth time. Doom. Ha 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 ha. Shit. Yep. Nope, 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 nope. Shit. Whoop. Stop singing. Fucking way over here. Here you go. Oh, you shit. Stop moving. Yep. Yep. These boys have chunky amounts of health, eh? Yep. Oh! Couldn't parry that. Oh, man. Fuck it. Has to be done sometimes, eh? Man's health's getting low. Help! Jesus. Yep. Break his guard. Sheesh. Yep. Jesus. Fucking hell. I'm fucking blown up, huh? Someone just died there. I don't know. You saw the little plus when they went down, they got fucking detonated immediately.
逃してやる。
ありがとうございます。恐ろしかった。
You're all good, lad. You're all good. Oh shit. More fireworks.
四方からだ。
Oh fuck.
大高族が動いた。
We're just not ready. We as the collective we, you know.
数が多すぎる。勝負にならない。
Oh my god.
お主ら、馬に乗れ。
Uh-oh.
まで引け。そこで迎える。
ジン、先駆けろ。
Fuck!
下がれ。
一度引く。
Come on, Nobu.
俺たちの仲間だ。
猛虎に追われてるんだ。助けるぞ。
Let's go. Boom.
猛虎の遠征。
Keep going. Just rod.
十分に遮った。守りまで引く。
Let's go.
とどめろ。
死んでも負けるんじゃない。
Yep. Oh, there's a throat singer somewhere. Stop it! Yep. Yep. Boom. Go, go, go. Jesus. Get up. Fuck off. There's another throat singer? Where are those? Yep. No guard. Get him. Oh, it is. It's him. Got you. Oh shit. Fuck that out. Ah! Go. Yep. Yeah, it's very cool. Yep. Go. Get them back. Where Fuck off. Oh. Get out the... Fuck off. Uh-oh.
お前は死ぬのが主情のためだ。ジン。
お前は死ぬのが主情のためだ。覚えがあるぞ。
Oh no.
父上の敵。
幻だろ。大鷹の毒だ。
もう一度唱えてみろ。その首切り落とす。
やれよ。この土は人の血を好む父上様が吸わせたからな。
救おうとなされたのだ。父上のことをなぜ黙っておった。俺をたばかったな。
騙してたわけじゃない。酒井正は敵だったが、あんたとは。
なぜかようなポンプな父を害した。
知らねえよ。うんだ。酒井は何十も切ってぶっ倒れた。足を折ったんだろうな。俺はとどめを刺しただけだ。ほら、さっさと殺せ。
Damn.
いや、まだだ。父上を戦場谷に誘い入れたのだったな。同じ手を大鷹に使う。
Redo the tactics, Sam.
俺たちだけじゃ無理だ。
深と話せ。谷で落ち合うぞ。
あんたの素性を隠しきれない。なあ、分かってんのか。
構わん。全て明かせ。俺の名も息のため戦うことも。父上とは違うことも。佐中は
You'd be dead.
俺を切っていた。
Your boy Nobu. Massacre at Kitafuri village. It's not that we didn't trust him. It's just we just learned that he was our fucking killed our dad. Get the samurai clan armor die. Damn. Big developments. We never even went down here, but there's Senju Gorge where we're going next. So we haven't even been down around like Saribashi, Sarwa, Sari Island. That's Monkey Island, right? Sari is monkey. Right? I think so. The blessing of deaths. The realization that Tenzo killed my father enraged me and gave me an idea. The raiders and I can lure the eagle into an ambush in Senju Gorge, just like the one that took my father's life. Fune and Tenzo will meet me to discuss the details, and together we will finally end the eagle's reign of terror on Iki. Yes. Let's go. Hopefully it works. I can't imagine there's many good memories in Senju Gorge and being our own reign of terror. Ah! One can hope not, but we don't know what'll follow the death of the eagle, huh? Like a power vacuum or something, huh? Always the case. We shall soon find out. I'm like way too high up again, aren't I? Ah. This place is lovely. Alright, we'll see how Fune reacts. Has he told her yet, or is she gonna find out now? Pause jump.
そうだね、酒井。
Okay.
戦のただ中じゃなかったら、あんたらにハエがたかってたはずだ。
睨み合ったままでは命を落とすだけ。まず大鷹を切り、落着はその後。
いいぞ。あんたの策を聞かせてくれ。いかにして海賊が猛虎の勢を倒すってんだ。
お主らが武士勢を任した手だて。
But say the same way he took in the samurai.
誘い込み、父上を殺し、退却を強いただろう。この策を猛虎に打つ。
We're going to see where our father died, like the spot, aren't we?
狙いは俺だ。そそのかせば谷まで追ってくるはず。
そこで不意打ちを仕掛ければ残らず殺せる。
悪くないかもね。
まずは大鷹を探す。今もどこかで毒を撒いておるはずだ。
Track her down.
石膏が回ってる。見つかるさ。
その後は俺に任せよ。
俺も加えてくれ。やがては隠れ家が見つかって燃やされちまう。
Tenzo coming with?
この木を逃すわけにはいかねえ。あいつが罠にかかるか見届けたい。
Tenzo's coming too. Yeah.
天蔵は石膏を頼む。
Oh, okay.
私は谷へ。
俺は支度を済ませる。大鷹狩りは一度きりだ。抜かるな。
Well, we give it our best shot anyway. The blessing of death. Oh dear. Oh! A rider! The Tenzu? Uh-oh. Alright, here we go. Let's go. And lure her in. Hopefully the scouts are all fine. We don't get there and they're all fucking like murdered. It begins, time. Let's see how badly it'll go.
大高族を見張ってる。
俺があやつをおびき出す。
あんたが狙いだと聞いたが、毒あたりの侍にどんなようだ。
俺を樹脂に変えたいらしい。
は？
堺砦の猛虎兵からそう聞かされた。
毒を飲まされたんだろ。
霊薬とやらは飲めば毒になる。
I resisted it though.
になるための儀礼だそうだ。
まだ幻は見えるか。
Don't say that. Oh. Oh God. Nice. Nah, no visions. All good.
天蔵、こ こっちだ。
Oh shit. Are they still in sight, lads?
奴ら侍を求めて島中を探し回ったら。
大鷹もいるか。
That would be
あ
me.
いつは杖を止めて、それから鷹を飛ばしてた。見つかってないぜ。
見渡してみるぞ。
Get some fucking sniping. Get the birds out of the air. Look for the eagle. Okay. What if we just ping away a headshot from far away?
あのアホめ。死にに行くつもりかよ。
We dance gaming about.
目印は兜。難しくはない。いたぞ。大鷹だ。
There she is.
いないぞ。
よく見ろ。見られた。逃げろ。
ようやく見つけた堺一。
Oh shit.
八方を探し回ったぞ。
Is she not really here? Oh fuck's sake.
まずい。目を覚ま。
我が花向けを受け入れ、樹種となるがよい。
あれは。
我を拒めばこの地で果てる父のよう。
Ah. Fucking visions.
大鷹が逃げた。探せ。
Nah, we're just seeing things. Boom. Try me, lad. Get up. Oh. Oh shit. Yep. No guard. Sorry, Tenzo. I think I'm still seeing things, lad. Fuck, now we need to explain ourselves now. Nothing. Nothing happened.
猛虎は待ち伏せていたが、大鷹はいなかった。
なら、
Oh,
ど
fuck.
こにおるのかね。
Shit.
この島のいずこが心を引く。再び相対すべきところはどこだ。
Shit. The fuck, she's already there.
殺されたところ。
She knew.
大鷹を侮っていた。
まさか樹脂になってないよな。俺たちを裏切ってないよな。
疑うな。砦で毒を飲まされた。
Crap, crap, crap.
あやつが別人に見えた。
迷ったか。
Oops, shit, whoops.
谷でのこと知られてたのかよ。俺らが味方して何か企んでると気づかれたんだ。
She knew where was most important to me.
まだ負け戦ではない。
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell.
奴ら次から次へと部下が殺される。
Jeez.
アンクサー・ハトゥン、どこだ。見ているのだろう。出てこい。
I'm here. Fuck you. Boom. Oh, there's Finay. Okay. She's alive at least. Yep. Go on, die already, hey? Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Yep. Boom. Uh-oh. Oh, you know. Fucking hell.
あいつら不意に現れた。何があった？
それは後だ。大高を
Is
見た
she
か。
here?
大勢を率いて手
Fuck.
下を殺しやがった。隠れ家に引き返そう。
この気を棒に振らんぞ。この地で大高を倒す。
これだから強情な男は。
More Wisteria flare or something.
聞きな。大高狩りを続ける。
Where we going?
進め。
Into the canyon, let's go! Oh no, here come the attacks again.
手遅れだ。戦は終わったも同じ。謝ったな。父も嘆いておろうぞ。ソクがまたしても謝ったのだから。
Yep. Yep. Again, another gorgeous like fight location. Boom. Let's go.
心を失
Ah.
っておる。この戦も幻やもしれんぞ。
Shit, I don't.
しっかりしろ。
平気だ。
I've been better. Oh, Wisteria. Fuck. Oh, I'm losing it again.
再び会えた。
大高。
I know you're not really here.
のか。
父の今はを忘れたか。
I know you're not real.
だけ血が流れる様見ておっただ
Ow.
ろう。
幼かった。
侍がそれを言うか。
A farm boy. Look.
求めに耳を塞ぎじっと隠れておったのだ。
No, I'm not alright. I'm fucking dropping balls. Yep. 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 No shield. Fuck off. Yep.
よくやった。大高を追い詰める。
Let's go.
体はどうだ。
声が聞こえる。
Oh.
今は姿も見える。
この場所が悪くさせてんだろうな。
Beautiful. Christ. Oh. Here. Yeah, here comes another vision.
いよいよ疲れたのではないか。来い。安らぎをやる。
Oh.
黙れ、切り殺してやる。
正気に戻れ。
I'm trying,
己
Tanto.
は恐怖する。それは谷中に響いた断末魔の叫び。その苦しみ払ってやる。
地獄、
Ah!
地獄に落とすぞ。
Shit. Snap back to reality. Ay. Ah! Fucking hell, I can't. It's hard to even get near the fucking shaman. Jesus. Fucking hell, these big mad guys, eh? Fuck off, lad. Jesus. Fuck off. Like prick, okay. Yup. Let's go.
我の居所
Shit.
分かっておる。
Yeah. She's where my dad was killed, right?
大高は東だ。俺を待っておる。
あんたの勘には二度と頼らない。一人で行け。私らは別の道だ。
俺はジンと行く。助けてやりたい。
Ugh.
二人とも。
Yeah, Tenzo's been to the same spot as well.
続け。猛虎を叩け。
その傷がうずくち
う
でよ。癒してやるぞ。
Get out of my head.
静まれ。ジン、お前は戻れ。
今さらだ。
Oh, we keep going. No stopping. Ooh.
この場所は。
Is that actually her now? Oh yeah, there's yep.
死んだ地。
There's that building.
霊薬がこの地へいざなった。何故である。
Mm-mm.
俺を下すためだ。
いいな。癒すためだ。幾とせも見やらずにいた生傷が霊薬によって
Her
さら
mask
さ
is
れ
kinda
た
scary.
のだ。
誰が望んだ。あれは毒に過ぎん。
常闇にとらわれてはならぬ。蒼天の国へと魂を飛び立たせるがよい。
守るべき民を見下げるなど少子。
父をほふった民でさえ
Stop it.
ああ、差異はない。
過ちだ。
天蔵は他を。俺は大高を撃つ。
Okay, here we go. Oh shit. Fucking throwing shit, eh?
思い上がるでない。
Sheesh. It's a lot of health. I have no resolve. I can't heal. Yeah, I can't heal. If she hits me one more time, I'm dead.
命を超え、あの日の父のように。
I didn't have any resolve for the entire fight, so I couldn't heal. Oh, they now we're full. Thank fuck, huh? Dying has its benefits, eh? Jesus. I'm trying to parry her, but it's not working. Fucking hard. She's like very fast. Jesus, I couldn't parry either of those. She gets in very fast. No, 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 no. Not in the middle of the fight. Now I have no resolve. No! Shit. There's Tenzo.
べきであった。戦人として。
面目ござらぬ。
Damn.
わしに家にだ。堺の家名は汚された。
I worried that too, Swippy.
息の者は我らを鬼だと。
時としてなさねばならんのだ。鬼となっても。痛ましかったな。いずれもされど大事なこと。
His armor's really cool. It looks like scales.
それは戦場での話。親子は大事ではないと。
あれが死んでから息子をどうすればよいのか途方に暮れた。ゆえに武士として育てた。もうよいか。やれ。やるべきことを。家名の恥をすすぐのだ。敵を。
Yeah, that's Tanzo on the ground.
切らんかふぬけ。
切らぬ。俺は父上ではない。あなたは好きに生きた。あの死もあなたの咎。
Come on, Jen. Ah!
我が霊薬の力が及ばない。かようなことは許されない。
Fuck off, medicine. I couldn't parry into that. Jesus, man. My health! I'm gonna fucking die again. Jesus. I have no healing again, by the way. Still no healing. I thought we might get a resolve back there. Just fucking trying to 3-second no-scope me. No, I try to parry that second attack, but it never works. Like whenever she does the red stab and then the blue stab, I try to parry the blue stab, but I can never get it. It's always just like way too fast. See, tried it again, but I couldn't get it. I'm trying to parry that second attack, but I can never get it. She like does a blue, like a parryable stab immediately after she does her red attack, but no matter how quick I hit the button, it never parries it. Ah, fucking bad. It's so fast. Yeah, that's the one thing, good thing about dying. Yep. music is great. Got him. Boom. Bump, 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 bump. Oh. Oh. The waves and everything. Just top typing.
好きにしろ。
無事か？
平気だ。お前はまだ聞こえるか？
We so free.
いや、
すまなかった。
もうよい。
これで落着。
We so free. Very nice thing to wish for a horrible person's death. Well, Tenzu said it for Jin's dad as well, so.
他のやつにも知らせなきゃな。
行け。後で向かう。
待たせるなよ、ジン。
Nice. Oh, nice. Is that haiku? Yeah. Where's the third one? Shade for the dying. It's gorgeous, yeah. Free at last from life.
影させば父の息吹も消え入りて今は浄土に眠りたるかも。
A little bench under it. Oh. Oh, very cool. Supposed to be Magnolia? A burdened heart, a spirit free to regret, ready to face the future. That's nice. Yeah, I'm not sure. Epilogue, last words. Working together, the raiders of Ikiai vanquished the eagle at Senju Gorge. Tenzo was wounded in the fight. I should check on him at Fune's refuge. Sheesh. A few things near here. I associate that Wisteria very closely with the Demon Slayer. Anytime I see it, that's what I think of. Can I even get up this way? Oh, we can't think. Fuck. Okay. Yep. I know the ones up here, are, like the purple ones, are definitely Wisteria. I don't know about the kind of pinker ones. Oh, the areas in this island are beautiful. That's a fucking archery challenge, eh? Lads, this is not what I wanted to see. Oh, fuck, it's a lot of lamps. Shit. Alright. I'll get bronze. I'll take bronze, eh? There's pink Wisteria? Oh. Fair play. There's shit fucking in the gorge. Go bird! Where you going? No, don't go into the fucking... Ah, bastard, huh? You find a way to safely get down in, but... Fine, I'll go the way... Whole way around, huh? Oh! You little shit, huh? You little rascal. This area's gorgeous, huh? Oh. Uh-oh. Where did the fucking bird go? Did the bird just fly back out? Oh, there he is. Oh no, he's stupid. Lad? Her, hi. Fucking went out. Like, look at those. That's beautiful. There he is. I fucking found you again, you shit. Like a weeping cherry blossom. That's a great description. Is that what they're actually called, or? Wisteria haiku. Yeah. That's our headband there is all they're going to get. Regret. Dun 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 dun. No regrets, Sam.
Fujinamiya. 敵岩尾に砕かれし。末の報いを我が身に負わん。
Very beautiful flowers. Headband of regret. Oh, that covers one eye too. Alright, let's see. A few little things have popped up around here. We're there? Oh. Ah! Memory of kinship. Very sleepy. Don't worry, because we're going to end it here. Because I'm getting a bit of a headache, actually. Available coming on. We'll check out what the memory has next time. We will see what these other 2 things are here. We will finish off the storyline, and then we will probably head back to the main island, I think. Unless something pops up here on Sorry Island, because I kind of want to see what the monkeys are doing, though. We'll save there. Yeah. Get some water. Might be a bit dehydrated. That's alright. Just a wee one coming on. Not too big a deal. Should be grand time. But yeah, I'm gonna get some water now after this. Fill up my flask thing, like so. So yeah, we'll be continuing tomorrow, of course. Probably back into the main storyline and probably finish the Iki Island stuff. So then next week will be Death's Door, Psychonauts, and main game goes to Tsushima, so it should be good fun. So have a lovely night. See you all later. Goodbye. And stream tomorrow, of course. See ya.